and I'll bid you what's up.
What up, man?
Man, ain't nothing. Just another good old Tuesday after football. We're back on our regularly scheduled time. All that good stuff.
hmm
Yes,
it's the football first week is over. It's like baptism. We feeling all the water and the glory of being back in this football thing. Oh
man.
yes. Oh yes.
And what a weekend it was. 8 divisional matchups. I mean, it was ridiculous. So between that, we had a few college footballs. We ain't got to the thick of it yet, but we had a couple key matchups. And then, of course, the W is winding their season down this week. Playoff starts this weekend. So,
And don't forget to mention those 3 or 4 drinks you put in my cup on Friday when I decided to come at your house and barely could find my way home. I don't know if I still made it home. It took me. I had to make another stop to take a breath to get
I
home. We
don't
live for 10 minutes
know
apart.
what you talking about. I don't. I know you did come over, and I appreciate you coming over and enjoying some good food. And we got some good East Coast food,
Some hot
coleslaw and
dog,
chicken.
man. Oh,
You know what
boy.
I'm saying? So, do what you need to do. But yes, he did come over. I appreciate it. But welcome to everybody. We over here chit chatting and shit. But thank you for everybody who's joining. If you're on replay, appreciate you too.
Yep.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, and yeah, all of them, all the platforms. Facebook, yeah, that's the main one. But thank you for joining. So we're gonna damn near just, I guess, jump on into it.
Let's get it started.
All right,
Oh,
let's
oh,
see. So we're gonna start right on up with NFL. Okay, it was a great weekend opener, but we're gonna go over some of the weekend results. But
okay.
before we do, I'm gonna go ahead and go over week one. Our take picks. Just want to throw
Mm.
that out there. Just
So
want to throw that out there.
see, she wanted to do
I,
this early. That's the reason she still got that chain on that wall. You know what I'm saying? That's why she wanted to let y'all know why she got that chain on that wall because we were tied at 12-12, split it down the middle basically. So
yes, that what we did. We did do that. And is what it is. So long since it's in my possession from last season, it's only fair that it's still here. So it's a tie, but it feels like a win to me.
but I'm glad she cleared it up. It's a tie, but she just feel like she need to keep the chain because it was a tie. She didn't beat me. She did. It's a tie this week. That's all.
What I'll say is we had some really good picks. We knew what we
True.
was talking about. We did what we had to do. We were 50-50 basically. But it is what it is. But we tied 12-12. So the season starts. We're gonna see how it is, and we're gonna keep up with it, so we can see who won the most weeks this year. We didn't keep up with it last year. Our first year doing it, but keeping up this year.
Well,
Got your
week
number, homie. So
week one tied, so I let that go. Week two, you just gonna have to get whipped. That's all it is.
all
That's
right, well,
it.
we're gonna see how week two go. But until then, we got to talk about week one. What the hell
Let's do
happened
it.
on week one? Let's get it. So, first up, this beautiful game, this beautiful Sunday night football game. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all should have stayed over a little bit longer, but I chilled outside. The sun went down, and we didn't have all the brightness and shit. So, had a good night out there.
That game didn't end until what 4 o'clock in the morning. So I wasn't gonna be in your house 4 o'clock
Look,
in the morning.
Brittany was packing up, putting the umbrella down. I'm standing there in front of the TV, like 30 seconds left. Like, no, okay. I would not go in the house until that game was over.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that
But
was a go.
listen, I'm gonna be honest. It was whatever it was. Baltimore was winning by 15 points, and I'm
Oh,
like,
we ain't got none of that. We
and I
ain't
started
on.
laying it down. I'm like, I'm gonna lay it down. I'm gonna go ahead and put his leg right across his bed and that kind of thing. And then I saw them throw that pass and that tight end caught it to put him to one. I'm like, even if Buffalo scored, this game is still over. I ain't gonna worry about this. Next thing I know, it's 4 o'clock in the morning because I fell asleep.
He's so extra.
The first thing I did I was grab my phone. I'm like, who won this game? And it's like they was like Buffalo won 41-40. I said, oh my God, I missed something. So tell me what I missed, man. Tell me what I missed.
Yeah, it's on the damn screen. You missed a beautiful, beautiful comeback. Of the ages. That's all I can say. Allen was Allen. You give him too much time, his accuracy, but it is regular season because we had a hard time with this in the postseason. Always come down to the last second, but it was Allen. I mean, it really wasn't a lot. You see, I put it up. You see the time, how they scored. It was so methodical. It was an actual. It was a beautiful game. And literally most people, it was like so many people who left the stadium and they were trying to turn around, get back in because they did not think this would happen. This happened in like 2 minutes or something like that. So it was just ridiculous. That's what I'm gonna really say about the whole damn thing. It ain't a lot you can't say. Like, what can you really say?
Well, I'm going to say this. You Raven fans, don't feel bad because y'all played a hell of a game. Turnover here, turnover there. That made the difference. And y'all are not going to play Buffalo every week. Number two.
It's Henry. But it was him. I mean, Henry, he won the game and lost it. Let's say that.
I agree. But Buffalo, I will also say this. The dude won MVP last year. His confidence level is through the roof. He believes there's nothing he can't do. And he showed you there's nothing he didn't do against y'all.
The difference is he getting good night's sleep with that neighbor. He is a good night's sleep. I really truly think that's what it was. We all might want to get some of that Naparol or whatever he doesn't sign it indoors.
If it's gonna make me throw a football like that, I'll take a whole case of it. You know what I'm saying? I want some of that.
You can't, like you said, you hats off to the Ravens. I mean, Lamar still had 209, 2 touchdowns, 14 and 19. Henry was a beast, 169. Are you kidding me? And Lamar still had 70 himself, but that fumble is what got them. It cost them in the end.
Baltimore is not going to be giving up 41 points a game.
You will against the Bills and maybe even the Chiefs.
Well, we got to see what the Chiefs become. But right now, that was a very good game. I enjoyed what I saw of it, and I saw the highlights of it. And if this is what NFL football will be this year, I'm ready.
Man, listen, and then Allen, I have to give him up. He almost had 400 yards. He had 394 on 36 or 40, 33 or 46. That's crazy. 2 touchdowns. And the good thing, nobody turned the ball over. Not INT, rather. The fumble. So all I can say is the fumble.
I want to recognize Adam. Adam, the Steelers took that W that makes it a great. I agree with you, Adam. We'll talk about more about that later. I appreciate that.
Oh, my boy Adam. What's up, Mr. Stan? The Steelers took the W. That makes a great weekend.
I agree with you.
Yeah, we'll get to y'all, but glad you had a good weekend. Won't happen all the time. But anyway, can't even believe him. You going to come up in here with that mess.
Wow.
Let's see. And then after this game, remember, did everybody see when the guy pushed Lamar in the head?
He mushed him. I said, well, that young man got banned from every NFL stadium. He can never step foot in another football game.
And I told Brittany, I was like, they're walking him out right now as we listen to this right now. They're walking him out.
Now, here's my question. Okay, he did wrong. That means he can never go to a Buffalo game. That's what they played Buffalo. I guess that's his whole stadium.
He go to no game. Nobody.
I know, but how you block him from every stadium in the league? He ain't gonna go traveling and hit the dude in the head.
Maybe he'll get a hearing. Maybe he'll appeal it.
he'll get appealed and he'll only get like 10 stadiums. He'll appeal for just 10 stadiums and that all.
He at least get to go in his home state. Shit. As long as he's in Baltimore from Baltimore. So.
And number 2, how they gonna know if you go to the game? I've been in NFL games. I don't have to show my ID. I just got to show my ticket.
I like to tell you, that's why I said, I guess what it is, he can't buy no ticket. Somebody else needs to damn buy him. And let's get it.
My friend buy my ticket for me. I'm good.
I mean, just buy the ticket for him. And I think he'd be good.
But the bigger picture is, these fans believe that they have some kind of something when they pay their ticket, that they have the right to do something. And if Lamar would have grabbed that took that helmet off and smacked that dude side of his face,
I mean, he
Lamar wouldn't have
pushed
been
him
wrong
into
for
the
doing it.
third row. I mean, he only pushed him like he really pushed him, he shoved his ass. But it was a mush. It wasn't one of those pat on the heads, and he really was rocking out the other team's colors. So we knew it was a hater. So stupid is, stupid does. Dummy. That's all I can say. Don't
Next
try
time,
that shit in Baltimore.
snatch him out that third row. Boom, let him hit the ground and walk off. Be like, all right, now hit me again if you want.
And it may happen. That very well may happen. My homegirl Joni calling me. Watch this. Joni, you calling me while I'm live on my podcast. Won't you
Hey,
just call
Joni.
everybody? Hey, I'm gonna call you back. I did, but I'm gonna call you back. I'm live. I'm gonna hit you back in about an hour.
Join the podcast next time. Just pop up on the podcast.
Everybody call you when you're on the podcast, and now I'm starting to call people out. I just answered like, "Why you calling me on the podcast?" I don't even say hello. So
if you want to hear me talk and see me, call on the podcast. You can talk. You can hear me right there.
Then had all day to call me, and then you want to talk to me. Man, listen, I'm waiting on 2 more people to call me while I'm on my podcast, and I'm gonna call their ass out on the show too.
There you go.
Anywho, we're gonna move right on along now.
Yes.
The Vikings.
Yeah. Yes. This was beautiful. Because Farrah up there pinging all night. This dude looked like he about to lose his life. This dude can't do that. This dude need to go back to college. This dude blah blah blah. He can't play. That
I was worried for him. No, I was seriously concerned. I was seriously concerned with his health, man. Listen, welcome to the NFL, damn it. But you know what? He manned up fourth quarter.
3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, 2 passes, one he ran one in. He did what he listen. On your ping, I saw there was somebody else who was pinging and saying about that Michigan boy. Somebody mentioned that in our text messages last night. And I was like, of course he came back and won because somebody was on the side videotaping everything that the Chicago was doing and feeding. He can come back just like they did in Michigan and cheated. So, but on the real, he played really well. This coach can coach up some quarterbacks, and I can see why they let dude go, and I can see why they didn't sign Rodgers, even though he wanted to be there. Because they wanted to give this dude the keys to the kingdom, and it looks like first game, give him a chance, and he looked pretty good the first game, but he was going against that dude with that nail polish on his hands, and he had a really good game too. And I ain't gonna talk about him. He had a good game. He just did not. McCarthy played better than he did. That's all.
Even though the numbers did not match up, McCarthy had like 143, 13 of 20. He had an interception, but he did have two touchdowns when he needed them hoes. So, and Caleb had 210, 1 touchdown, 21-35. So numbers don't always add it up. Swift was a baller. Swift, he ran really good in the first half, but he only ended with 53 yards. So I don't know. I think it was just a bunch of highlights in the first half.
Chicago looked good. Like I said, they looked good. They were playing well, and like I said, McCarthy just clicked in for him. All that he had that year to learn the system and just learn it. He didn't have to play. He didn't have to stress. He came in and it showed the first half because he was a rookie playing his first game. Second half, all that stuff he learned started kicking in, and he played pretty well. So congratulations to Minnesota, 1-0. Chicago, you look better, so that means I'm hoping you do better. That's all.
Yeah, and I was wondering how patient Justin Jefferson would be with McCarthy. I was like, I kept watching him for his facial expressions, but he didn't end up with many yards, but he saw the progression and they won. And
he got a touchdown. Jefferson didn't get a touchdown too, so he was happy. That's all that mattered to him. He was happy.
Aaron Jones got a touchdown, so I think they're gonna look okay. He had to get that first game out of the way, and he did. So we're gonna see what happens next week.
And I'm glad Farrah don't have to pray so hard for him in the second half. The dude ain't gonna get killed again. Now you know he can make it through a game. You ain't got to worry about him. That's all.
Look, he barely made it. And that was a tough defense to have made it through.
Yeah.
So bless that boy heart. But up next, man, you know how I feel about them Bucks. You already know. Baker. Man, listen.
Now, this is an interesting picture because that rookie balled off and got, 2 touchdowns? But look right behind him. Yo, this is the superstar of the squad back there, man. They're like, listen, man, you taking my touchdown. That's what that look when you taking a couple of my touchdowns, bro. I need to get those. I'm trying to get Hall of Fame status back here. It's all cute. You got your first one. That's what that picture is. I'm gonna give you the ball because you do what, but don't be taking all my touchdowns because look like Baker's getting this rookie. This rookie of Ohio State, Ibuka, is a monster. I like how they play. I like, and Baker's being Baker. Tampa Bay is a well-run organization. It is really good. They moved out from Brady and slept Baker Mayfield in, and they hadn't lost. They hadn't won a Super Bowl, but they are playing really well. And of course, we both picked them to win this division. So
they picked up Baker at the right time. If they had got Baker some years earlier, it wouldn't have worked out because Baker was very childish. Baker wasn't. He just wasn't what he is right now. Let's say that. So they got him after he matured, and boy, a hell of a player he has become. He had 39 yards running. He had more than their running back, I believe. But 167 passing and 3 touchdowns. So he started off like he left off.
Listen, Big looking like he from his Texas Tech days when he was really a quarterback. So
Penix didn't do bad. I mean, it was 2023. He had 298, 27 and 42. So he was over 50%. He had 1 touchdown, no interception. So, hats off to Penix for his first game.
And the dude is Penix now. Make sure you say it right, because that X and that S could be really different.
Mike P.
Mike P. Mike P. That's what we're gonna call him.
That's what we're gonna call him. So, man, Robinson got his 100 yards. So,
Bijan, I think Bijan's he's gonna probably lead the league in rushing this year, but I don't say he's the best quarterback because he is a bona fide star down there. Atlanta got some pieces. When they put it together, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna see what
they got to put it together. Is the question?
They got to put it together. You are correct.
They gotta put it together. So I'll say next up we got, let's see who we got. The Bengals. Now, what you think about this here? You already know how I feel. Just because Shador ain't playing, but whatever. 17-16. I think I went for Cleveland. Hell,
you did. You did.
I went for Cleveland.
You pulled for Cleveland, and they should have won. They missed an extra point and a field goal. They could have won this game. Cleveland should have won this game. So, but of course, we talk about later. They cut that kicker too. But as I'm going to say this, they're going to say this. Cincinnati had what, -3 yards in the second half?
Yes. Second half.
Does that tell us that Cincinnati's offense is not what everybody thought, or Cleveland's defense is a hell of a squad?
I think their defense is a hell of a squad.
I think defense is a hell of a squad because I know Myles Garrett had 2.5, 3 sacks. I know he was eating them boys alive out there. So
yeah, he had 2 sacks. Man, listen.
So
5 tackles.
Cleveland, I think if your boy was in there, I don't know if they'd make any difference, because they should have won this one. The kicker messed this one up.
Had 290. I mean, he had 290, but he had 2 interceptions.
It didn't hurt him. Apparently, it did not hurt him.
They didn't score off of the turnover, so no, it really didn't. 31 for 45, so he had a pretty good QBR outside of those interceptions. But he did okay. But Burrow, disappointing. 113, 1 touchdown, 14-23. But he had Robinson running, so he didn't have to throw like that.
I want to still congratulate Cincinnati because they won their first game of the season. That's not something they do. I don't care if they scrape, they 1-0. Congratulations to them. They did something they don't normally do. So, yeah.
And Mike Higgins only get three receptions, 33 yards.
And the boys ain't gonna be that good. They got their money now. Them boys living off that money now and be like, we living good now.
26. Chase was 20. They got all these thick ass and chains on out there running around, but they ain't got no yards.
Cleveland defensive backs are monsters back there holding these dudes down. I'm telling you.
I mean, he only had 26 yards. Like, are you serious? They even got old ass P. Ryan, but I don't know. They need to get their stuff together because they got pieces.
And shout out to Rocket Sanders from the University of South Carolina. He scored the first touchdown for Cleveland, the running back for Cleveland. So get old Rocket. we can always make a Gamecock reference to any game, so I'm just gonna throw that out there. So shout out to him and congratulations. But Cincinnati pulled it out. I wanted them to lose too. I wanted everybody in my division to lose, but they couldn't because they
It
played
take
each
him
other.
3 yards to get that touchdown. You know that, right?
I don't care if it take me a half yard. I scored in the first NFL game.
1 yard,
I scored a
think it
touchdown.
was actually, but okay, cool, shit.
Yeah, cool. Yes.
Now,
Uh-oh.
this next dumbass game.
Uh-oh.
And I'm saying this lightly. Jones looked good.
I can't say that. I picked the Dolphins. I'm thinking they're gonna be in a climate that's gonna be warm. They're inside. They ain't gotta be cold, and they play like they didn't even want to play. And they made Daniel Jones look like Peyton Manning. And they scored on every drive they had in the game. They didn't have to punt. They scored. I don't even know how to assess this. I don't even know how to even have a conversation about this because the Colts are not as good.
But Jones look good, which is very hard to do.
That means your boy Richardson going to have to get. He never get his job back. The boy ain't never going to get his job back now.
They need to because I mean this was a fluke. We know. Come on, man. What did Daniel have? He ended up having 272, 1 touchdown, 22 or 29. Nothing really major for nobody else. Jonathan Taylor had 71 yards. Receiving, Pittman had 80. Yeah, but the problem was with some damn Dolphins. Then they brought in Zach. Look, I gotta sit your ass down moment. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's sit back. Let's sit back and talk about this.
I gotta sit your ass down moment. This damn cross-eyed Tua. What the hell? Now, I looked at a couple outlets trying to figure out is this an AI picture, but it really isn't. Like, this picture was snapped at some point during the game. Like, seriously, Tua, look, man, we are worried about you. You don't want to wear the damn helmet. You're cross-eyed. You over here going 14-23. You're throwing more interceptions than you are touchdown. I think he probably don't know who team is who. He's throwing to the defensive backs.
Sure. I'm going to say this is an AI generated picture. I can't accept that this dude is looking for a receiver on two sides of the field at the same time. I cannot accept that in any shape or form. So I'm going to say, yeah, to I can't do it, man. Okay. I just can't pull that off. But Dolphins need to. Dolphins need to play better and be better, and hopefully they put some contacts in to make his eye look like they go the same direction next time. I don't know. Whatever it does to help him. But they playing like they don't even want to play for that coach. They literally playing like they don't even want. They like, dude, you can't tell us nothing. We just out here playing. Hopefully we do something.
I'm trying to tell you. Hopefully they do something, get rid of him, make him retire, man. His family didn't sit him down, his wife, something, but a cross-eyed or not, Tua. Gotta let it go.
You can't look at both sides of the field at one time. You got to be able to turn your head one direction or the other. You can't look at both sides. That makes you the best quarterback in the league, so you can see everything.
He's throwing to DBs, man. He confused on DBs. I don't know, but I'm not gonna press the issue with Tua. I just hope that somebody will sit his ass down.
Sit his ass down. Okay.
Sit his ass down. Like real talk. Like that's some serious stuff right there, man. Like I don't. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I ain't gonna keep battering him, but we're gonna move right along. But the Jags won.
Yeah,
the Jags won. I think I went for the damn Panthers.
You did, and I went for the Jaguars. That's one of the ones why we split. One of the very few we split. I went for the Dolphins. You went for the Colts. I lost that one. You lost this one. You made it even this week. Nothing exciting about this game. Even your boy Hunter didn't. He got a couple of plays in, but nothing exciting. I'm hoping it's just the first week and they're gonna do more about it. But the Jaguars won, and that's a plus for them. Panthers look like how they played at the beginning of the year. last year. They need to be better. So he was 6 for 8.
Yep.
They went 6 and 33 passes, 33 yards, and he had 6 defensive sacks.
And he ain't had no tackles. Huh? He ain't had no tackles.
And no maybe it's because maybe there's a reason why he ain't tackling people. Oh my God, I don't know. They're gonna use him on first game, see what it is. Let him get that out.
I think they gave him more reps this week. He might get more reps on defense. They got to figure it out. But I still think he should be a cornerback. Call it a day. But what I will say is, Hunter, as you can see in this picture, Hunter got a haircut.
He looked like one of them Ninja Turtles for real now. I wanted to, damn it. Oh no,
man, I got a haircut.
Fair. Tell me he doesn't look like that Ninja Turtle. Tell me he don't look like that.
He does. I mean, I can't do nothing about it. But yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Michelangelo in rare form. He should have just left the hair on his head, man.
So, Hunter, sit your ass down and not in the barber chair, please. Because you I love the cut. I love the fade. Every brother love the fade. But you do look like one of them Ninja Turtles, and I'm not going to have no more comments about that. No more.
Yeah, but we're going to see what we're going to do next week with Ninja Turtle stuff. But we do have a couple people over here on Instagram I want to say what's up to. Thank you for joining. Take it to the house. Take it to the house. Take it to the house. And we got Carolina Squash. All I know is I'm from the Carolina. I ain't a squash fan as an adult, but I loved it as a kid. But thank you for joining. Welcome here over here at To Hourtake. We kick it barbershop style.
Welcome. And I love squash. I love the fried some squash. We put some with some zucchini and some squash. Well, you can't tell me nothing.
I'm telling you, when I was a kid, man, I definitely. I mean, I grew up on a damn farm in North Carolina.
Yeah, now that tells us everything. She said she grew up on the farm in North.
Yeah, I slaughtered dogs and planted. Yeah. I can survive an apocalypse. Let's say that.
On the farm, I mean, you can't survive it if you stuck out here. You stuck the rest
I'm a G, homie. I'm a G. I'm a survive that hole. So whatever. Yeah, whatever. So we had brothers that were able to swap jerseys.
Who's that?
Oh my goodness! It was the ETNs, Trevor and Tremaine, or hell, I don't know, like 2 T's. Travis.
One of them with the Clemson, so I don't really talk about that. So I don't really like it. But that's a wonderful thing. Like I said, I know their parents, if their parents are around, are very proud of them. You got 2 sons in the NFL running the ball, which is an awesome thing. I love this. I love the switch and the swap of the jersey. It's not like you can't get a jersey from your brother any other time. Your brother, that's your brother.
But you are playing on the NFL team. You're playing together. You're playing against each other, rather. So no, this was an awesome thing that happened. So I just wanted to shout them out. 2 brothers in the league. Man, I wish I could have popped 2 out that went to the league. Shit.
You wish you could pop 1 that went to the league. It don't matter 2. You just get the first one.
Right? Yeah, I need 2 because that ain't for me. But
just get 1. Just get 1.
But I love my son. I do love what my blessing God gave me.
But this is great for the ETN family, and I love that for those boys.
All right, we're moving on along. The Raiders won. JT was all right. I don't remember what he had. I don't know how many yards he had, but I seen a couple plays, and I seen him run the ball. He looked pretty good. Getting through some tackles.
And he scored his first touchdown. And
that's what I'm pulling him up. I didn't get to really see.
Yeah, he scored his first touchdown. So listen, the Genty family from North Texas all living together in this big house in Vegas. They celebrated the other night, and I'm happy for them. And I hope there's more to come. And congratulations to the Raiders. They played the Patriots, and they looked pretty good. But they played a tough division. We all know that division area, and so pretty good ain't gonna be enough in that division. You're gonna have to do something.
They're coming in last. I'm sorry, but it's gonna be a good last position because, like I said, it's a really good division. But I'm sorry, they're probably gonna be last.
And and their head coach is the oldest head coach to ever win a game in the NFL this week. He's the
Oh, for
oldest.
real?
Yes.
It's
So
old
he's
that.
was he 73 or something like that. So yes, he's the oldest head coach to ever win an NFL football game. So congratulations to him.
Well, damn, kudos to his ass. But yeah, Genty did have his first touchdown. He only had 38 yards, but it was some hard fought yards. But Gino did have 362 and one touchdown, but he did have an INT. And Drake May wasn't too shabby, 287, one touchdown, one INT. So they all had some stuff they had to work on. No really rushing situation for New England. That's probably their problem. Henderson only had like 27 yards. Yeah, he had to throw a lot. So we'll see how it go for their season. I don't know. I don't think nobody get hurt. Nobody nothing. I ain't see about the injuries this week, which was good.
So
Tell you what,
congratulations. Uh-oh.
them boys. A little pocket passer.
The pocket rocket, baby. The pocket rocket's going. You know what I'm saying? 20-13. Y'all sleep on the Cardinals if you want to. They probably gonna end up winning that division. He looked good, and Marvin Jr. looked good out there. Listen, you heard this here. I should have done it, but the Cardinals will probably win this division. Y'all sleep on them if you want to. Now they beat a Saints team that was depleted and didn't have much.
Exactly, like you tripping.
I'm not gonna argue that point, but you sleep on Arizona if you want to, because nobody's talking about it. When there's nobody talking about you, that means there's something there. There's gonna be something that happened.
I mean, it's not that nobody's talking about him. It's just that he always seemed to disappoint. That's what he's been doing. He hasn't really made it far. Hell, did they even make it to the playoffs? Wild card game. That's about it. So, and we expected so much more out of him. He just didn't progress to the quarterback that we wanted to see. I personally think he should have just kept his ass in baseball, but he had 163, 2 touchdowns. Not a bad day. Yeah, not a bad. And he ran for 38 yards, so he picked up, the rest of it. But Spencer Rattler, even though in the loss, he had 214. He was over 50% throwing, so give the little boy, a little kudos there. Damn.
Give the South Carolina part of Spencer Line the kudos. The Oklahoma side we don't really care about in that sense. But yes, Rattler is his first game, first true start. And so we'll see. They're going to progress. We don't expect much from New Orleans, so it's going to be a learning curve. But I still say don't sleep on Arizona. That's all I'm going to say.
If you say so, But you know what? I was so proud. Paul still got it. Paul still got it. I done talk so much shit about Paul. I know he had his applesauce. He took his naps in between the quarters. I heard he even had to sleep between third and fourth. I heard he was able to stay awake. That's what's up. And he did pull this win out 34-32. Go Steelers.
I'm not even going to say a word. I'm going to let you have your little jokes.
Listen, they won. I'm sitting here praising your damn Steelers, and that's how you're going to do?
Yes, because you're talking with the Paw. That's what you want to start this conversation with. He looked like the throwback Aaron Rodgers. 4 touchdown passes, no turnovers, and basically carried the squad this week because the defense did not play well. And this is not what's going to have to happen. Pittsburgh's defense will pick it up, and he's not going to have to do this. But if he looks this good, can't play this good, you better watch out for those Steelers. That's all I'm going to say. You better watch out.
I'm going to watch out. And like your mom said, don't sleep on them Saints. I won't sleep on them Saints. We'll see if they come marching in, Mama Thompson. We're going to see.
Hey, Mama, how you doing? We don't talk about your Saints. That's why I said I love the quarterback. He's a Gamecock. So anytime you got family in there, we in. So good luck.
Metcalf looked good. That was the most impressive for me. He had 84 on 4 carries. So Metcalf was just walking over folks. So big dude, I think y'all might be all right if Papa can stay healthy and not keep talking trash. Because right now, he, like you said, he just, Papa happy. He's happy. He beats everybody.
Everybody's associated with the Jets.
He pissed off at somebody. I don't know who pissed in his cornflakes, but he is mad.
The head coach. This is what ended up happening. We've all heard the story. After the season ended, the head coach got the job for the Jets, Aaron Glenn. He called Aaron Rodgers and asked him to fly to New York to sit in his face and say, "We don't want you." Instead, and Aaron like, "You could have told me that on the phone. You could have texted that. You could have said all that. You made me come down here to tell me you don't want me." Of course he's gonna be mad. Of course he got a chip on his shoulder. Of course he wanted to beat those boys. Because you don't do that. That's disrespectful. That's all that is. So I was happy for Aaron. I was happier for Pittsburgh. And I'm happy for New York because they finally got a quarterback too. You're slipping around. The dude was balling.
I mean, I'm not tripping. Let's see. Justin Fields was not, but he was playing. He was playing at 218, 16 to 22. And it was just so funny. They kept highlighting, how both quarterbacks switched teams, played for the, respective team just last year. So, they both was impressive, did what they had to do. I think Fields did a great job. I think the Jets are going to be good this year. Chris Hall was running up in y'all's ass.
I know. I was getting texts and pings from people that telling me the whole time, "Oh, he all up in you. Oh, it looked like it over. Oh, I look like I ain't gonna see you." All these things came out, and I didn't open my mouth. I didn't text back. I didn't say anything. Ask her who knocked on her door. Little afternoon with that W. Came in with a W and 2 6-pack. That's what I came in the house with, a W and 2 6-pack.
He did, but he was a punk. He said he wasn't gonna come if they lost. So luckily they won, so he was able to come through and watch, some more good football that we're gonna get to in just a little bit. I hate Paul ain't on here because he was in the building as well. I want to make sure I got his tail on some of these games, but it's all good. You can run and hide, Paul. You can watch it on replay. That's what I'll say.
That's right. Shout out.
Get off your pop-off, but y'all had a couple. I saw y'all had a trade today.
Yeah, we signed JaVale Peppers because we lost Elliott for a few weeks. Our starting safety got hurt in the game, so Jabril Peppers, who was drafted by Cleveland, went to Michigan, of course, drafted by Cleveland, played in New England, now played for the Giants, New England, and now is signed with the Steelers because we needed that backup for that safety position. So that was a good pickup for us today. So.
Yeah, y'all really did need that. But you got it. And I mean, y'all picking up good pieces. I ain't trash y'all. I ain't gonna trash y'all. Y'all look good. So this is only a good piece that you're adding. So we'll see how
and
it goes.
And there's a rumor that we're talking to the Dolphins for Tyreek, but that's just rumor stage right now. That's put out. I'm just saying, you put that Tyreek on one side, the Metcalf on the other. It's gonna be very quiet around here.
You might. I'm not all impressed with Tyreek right now and all these baby mama dramas he got.
And maybe that's why you come to Pittsburgh, because you ain't gonna see too many of them in Pittsburgh. It's a whole different dynamic.
Safe up there. You gotta drive a long way.
Yeah, get away from Miami. Lionel and the Commodores.
Lionel won. Lionel brought it in there 21-6. Pretty much did what he had to do. Let's see, what was his little stat? See, he won 168, 17-37. He didn't have no touchdowns.
Debo. If you ain't paying attention to it, that scored a touchdown or so with Washington. Scary Terry caught a couple of passes. This Washington squad is going to be good. Still going to think they're the second best in that division. You think they're the best. No arguments on either side.
I'm sorry myself wrong. He did have one touchdown. I'm tripping. I was looking at Jake Prickney. Whoever today. Russell. Nothing. And we'll get to him in a minute. Let's get back to Lionel. I'm sorry. I had to correct myself, though. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, Washington looked good. They did what they're supposed to do, and they won their first game, and they won a divisional game. There's nothing you can better ask for anything better than that. So congratulations to the Commodores. It was easy like Sunday morning for them.
Sunday morning. Oh. But you know what? Debo only had 19 yards. He had one catch. That's it. Literally.
But had a touchdown. But he ran and had that touchdown. He ran one in. And listen, that's all that matters. I could be 1 for -20 with 3 touchdowns. I had a great game.
So I'm not understanding. They made a dumbass decision, and Russell Wilson has already been named the starting quarterback week 2. Shaking my damn head. I'm against the Cowboys, even though the Cowboys. If I'm gonna predict the game, Cowboys gonna win this fucking with him. Put him as the starting quarterback.
Until we hear that Sierra's pregnant, we just gonna have an issue. If Sierra's not pregnant, the boy ain't gonna play well. I have nothing against it. She hasn't gotten pregnant or had a kid in every city they've been in. So New York is the new one, and he need to get this thing done. I'm just saying. People are saying Russ is washed. Washed Russ is
Russ.
done. But I don't know. I think the Giants have a plan, and the plan is start him and let Dart start later in the season. Don't put Dart in early, and I wouldn't put Dart against a hungry, mad, we need a win Cowboy squad. I'm gonna tell you that I wouldn't do that. I'll put Jameson first, but Russ. I wish nothing good bad about Russ. Russ didn't do me bad. He just couldn't do nothing. So good luck against the Cowboys, and I'm gonna be pulling for you. Oh, I'm gonna be pulling for you up and down. I want you to have your career game against the Cowboys this week.
I would love for him to as well, but it ain't gonna happen. I don't know what's going. Russ is going to have to go ahead and call it a day and retire, man. Damn. But on to Bronco Nation. Y'all know how it go. 20-12. Yes, we be. Yeah, you sit on back. Yeah, you go ahead and sit on back. This is the winner's corner. Even though I know y'all won, whatever. But the Broncos won 20-12 against Tennessee. Now your boy played okay. Ward. Let's see his daddy. His daddy was getting pissed off because he had a few drops out there. They wasn't doing them right. Like I said, practicing with the damn first string receivers. Like what the hell?
They let him down. The receivers let him down because he put some ball. We was watching the game. We were there watching the game, and he put some of those balls in those boys' hands, and they dropped them.
The numbers, like
there's nothing he can do. That's why his dad broke down and was like, "Oh my God!" He did everything he can do. So we knew this is a building scenario for the Titans, but they got a quarterback. Now they got to build everything else around. They got a quarterback. So, and then Denver with Mr. Bo. He threw a couple of those passes, a couple of touchdowns, I think, or so. Looked pretty good for the offense, and they let defense run. That's what Denver's going to be this year. Defense is going to be the calling card, and y'all got a hell of a defense. So we'll see how it works out in that tough division. You can have a good defense, but your boy in Kansas City can still figure out how the NFL can figure out a way how to get them around it, and the Superchargers are playing some ball, so it's going to be interesting.
Well, it's gonna be interesting, but we do have two running backs, Harvey and Dobbins. They did their thing at 70 and 60. I'll take that elbow. Even his old self will throw you a couple in there. But the Titans, Cam did still have 112. I just really hate they dropped all them damn balls on him. And Tony Pollard, he looked pretty good. Tony did look pretty good, but he should have had more catches than that. He should have had a couple touchdowns, at least 3. Shit, but that's just me. But we'll see. Bronco Nation. That's all I got, baby. We 1-0, bitches.
Mm-hmm. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. But next up, 39ers win.
Well, we're not going to dig too deep on this one. The 49ers didn't win the game.
Nope.
And we will see next week when they don't have the tight end or the quarterback leg start next week. They both got hurt. So the starting tight end and Brock Purdy is questionable to be playing. So whoever they playing, I'm betting on whoever the other team is. I'm betting on them next week, whoever they playing. So, but congratulations on beating this one.
I did. It was a Let me see. I have to show it. I'm sorry. I wasn't even going to show it, but I had seen this. Y'all. They said they left his ass on the tarmac. They left him on the tarmac, y'all. That's all I'm going to say.
We're gonna let you go. We're releasing you, and you need to find your own way back home. But do it. And
as soon as he signed the paper, man, as soon as he signed his paper, and I fought hard for him to get paid. I did. I was one of those, like, man, pay this dude and get out of that apartment with them roommates. But that's how he did it. That's how he did it. That's how he did it. But anywho, Kittle's out. And that's for the foreseeable future. Few weeks. They talking like it could be longer. What's really wrong with him? I don't even know.
I didn't hear what the injury is, but it's a San Francisco. I'm gonna call it the San Francisco bug because apparently everybody and their mama hurt out there. I don't know, something in the water, something I don't know, but It's gonna be a long season if you lose your tight in the first game of the season. Like I said, and Brock Purdy could be out too for this week. Who gonna throw the ball? And if you do throw the ball, who to throw the ball to? Because you know they ain't got no receiver.
If Brock Purdy don't play next week, we're gonna officially call them the 29ers. Okay, we're gonna now when we get to the 19, they can't even be an no more.
They're gonna be the 19s, not the urge. Oh my god!
I'm just saying, but they were smart. They went ahead and they waived the kicker. They got rid of Moody today. They ain't trading. They waived his ass. Goodbye. We didn't give you to nobody else. Okay. And so there went him, and then they turned around and then they went ahead and signed a kicker from the Panthers.
Eddie.
Pinero.
Yeah, Eddie. Good old Eddie. Steady Eddie Pinero.
So, I can't hear you. You're muted on me.
Am I muted? Can you hear me?
No, we don't hear you. I don't hear you.
I don't know what happened. I'm still here.
What happened to TT, y'all?
That's you, because I can hear you clearly.
What happened to TT? What happened to TT, y'all?
Don't know.
I don't know what happened to him. But anywho,
you just now.
What happened? I would say go out and come back in or something. But your mic went out, and it looks like you're talking.
You muted.
I'll say this. I really don't know if I can hear you. I can't hear you. He didn't pay his internet bill, y'all. So he gonna come out and come back in. But for 39ers, they definitely have done a lot of mixing and matching. So now they got them a kicker. I don't think this is gonna help them at all. But we will see. We will see. But we're gonna move on along even without TT. The Packers. The Packers won 27-13. I love. I told TT, so I'm gonna talk my shit while he ain't here. Oh damn, he back already. I can hear you barely. I don't know what that is, what that's about.
It had me, you muted me. It showed me that I was muted by the host.
That's man, I ain't mute you. They lying.
You didn't want me to talk. You just didn't want me to talk.
I really didn't. And then I can barely hear you now. Like your volume, I can hear you, but your volume is like super, super low.
Hello.
I can hear you.
So they can hear me the whole time. And you just couldn't hear me. I think everybody else can hear me.
I don't hear you at all, TT. I'm not understanding what's going on. I don't think it's me.
I think it is you. The world can hear me.
I don't think it's me.
It is you.
Can y'all hear him? Somebody let me know if y'all can hear TT. But TT, I don't hear you. Let's see. I didn't mute. Nope, I even cut your volume up.
I'm here. And I think everybody can hear
TT.
Nick is muted. Now I'm unmuted.
We don't know
you are muting my thing.
But anyway, we're gonna move right on along. So the Packers, they won 27-13. I'm pretty much I'm voting them in. I actually went for them. I think TT did not. Nope, he did not. He didn't believe in it. I told you guys Michael was going to be the one. TT, and if I was to try to go out and come back in again, because I can hear you when you came back in. That time I actually could, so I would maybe try that. But I really didn't. I really did not. He trying to say that I muted him, but I didn't. But anyway, let's see. Jared Goff had 225 and a touchdown as well as an interception. Now defense, let's see. What did Micah have? See, this is where I need old TT at. Love had 188. I think it was impressive. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. But let's see on defense. Everybody want to know about old boy. Michael Pollard, do I even have anything on him? Did he have a couple? I think he had a couple. You had 1 tackle. Yeah, 1 tackle, 1 sack. So I think TT trying to come back again.
Can you hear me now?
I still don't hear him. I wonder why. That is so weird. That is super weird. I don't know why I don't hear you, TT. I truly don't. I hate that because
But I can
I
hear you
need.
clearly.
I don't know what you want me
Clearly.
to do. I don't know what he wants me to do. Anybody know what TT would like me to do?
Anybody listening, can y'all hear me?
I still don't hear him. I'm gonna try some other stuff. Let's see. Talk to me.
Hello?
I can hear
Hello?
you now. I can hear you now. I had to cut another speaker thing on. I cut you on my computer speaker, so I
I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you the whole time, and the whole thing, and I think everybody else can hear me. You're the only one that probably couldn't hear me. I
You
don't
don't think
understand
so?
it.
I don't think so. But anyway, what you got on Micah, real quick, before we move on from these Packers?
Nothing. It was a good game. He played 45% of the play. He got him a sack. He's going to make them look better. He's going to fill out holes that they didn't think need to be filled out. So Packers look good. Detroit didn't look that good in that scenario, but first game, congratulations, Green Bay. And yes, you picked them, and I picked Detroit. Let's move on. I don't want to talk about that.
Yep, and Detroit is 0-1.
Wow.
I know you remember this from the Olympics last year. I know you do. I know you do. When they were skipping
Wow.
on the breakdancing lady, he did that in the end zone. He scored last year. When I say this, I fell out. I died. So had to steal that. So Lions 0-1. Thank you very much. What up
Whatever.
next? The Rams 14-9 over my Houston Texans. Yes, they did. I get it. Whatever.
And I picked the Rams to win this game, so it is what it is. Good game. Nothing to talk about. Nothing exciting. Your boy is still whining about no offensive line and can't score. And the Rams didn't look that good. So
They didn't look that good, but they looked good enough for him to hit his 60K passing yards. So
but
kudos to
he's been in the
Stafford.
league for 75 years. He only had to get 1,000 yards a year for the last 60 years. Hey,
Man,
congratulations.
why you gonna act like that? But what I will say, the only thing that did stand out in this game was Naku. However
Nakua?
you say Nakua.
Puka Nakua.
Puka Nakua was balling, okay? So he had 130 yards. So y'all
And no
see it.
touchdown. And
Yeah,
no touchdown.
well, that ain't his fault.
Okay. No arguments there. Can't do it alone.
That ain't his fault, but I did think there was a little comment coming out. We all knew he was good, but if you can get your quarterback, get him some act right.
Let's get it. Act right.
Finally, we have gotten to divisional standings, even though it's week one. At least tell you winners and losers. This is when we really have winners and losers. 1-0 or you 0-1. That's all we got. And it looks pretty much like we thought. But I can't believe Cincinnati's up there. Why are they? I think it's it can't be alphabetical order. So I don't really know what to tell you.
Well, I don't know why.
Why
Because Denver should be in first place in yours, right? In alphabetical order. Denver comes before Los Angeles.
That's all. I'm gonna throw it on being alphabetical.
Whatever. Well, congratulations to the winners the first week.
There you
And
go. You called again. Okay, I think it's me. I figured it out.
you
For some
think
reason,
it's you?
my mic keeps going off on you. Say
Thank
something.
you.
Okay,
I can hear.
okay. You made me have to take the blame and just hush your face. I'll take the blame.
You made me leave 2 times because there's nothing to do with me. You just wanted me to get out. That's all. What you just tell people? Tell the world you wanted me out.
You know what I want to know is let's talk about these best rookies of week one. I'll keep my eye on the volume.
Hey, Terrell. All right, let's talk about these rookies. The running back from the Washington Commodores, what's his name? Corey Crosby Merritt, but had 82 yards and a touchdown. As we talked about earlier for Tampa Bay, Emeka Ibuka, 4 catches, 84 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Harold Fannin Jr., 7 touches and 62 yards? My eyes ain't as good as they used to be. And then we got Demetrius Knight, who is a what? Gamecock. You didn't know that one, did you? When you look at it, what he's doing for Cincinnati. Then I'm not even going to try to read the news first. Tutorial
McMillan.
McMillan. That's all I'm going to say. He had a very good game with 88 yards. We got what's the name for Armand Minibu? Offensive tackle. I don't know what you did. 25 snaps and no pressures. Okay. Dylan Sampson for Cleveland. I watched him play. He was running hard. I like him. I see that. Tyler Warren, which was the big dude out of Penn State, the big first round pick that the coach got. I'm glad he's doing it. Xavier Watts. What up, Big X? What is it? 6 tackles, 2 pass breakups, and Gray Zeppel, the guard for Seattle, with 25 and 28 snaps, 1 pressure, and shout out to the defensive back for Seattle, which is Nick Iwanyuri, another Gamecock. He got hurt in his first game playing for Seattle, so I'm going to have to shout him out because he's a chicken. But yeah, these rookies did their thing. What did you think about it? Who stood out in front of all that for you?
Man, really, I mean, the rookies that we were looking for to play, I didn't see shit from Golden. It's a few out there I'm still looking for. So if you think about a lot of these names we just looked at, and that was my whole point. It's not a lot that we was looking at in the first round. It's not always the first round that makes the biggest impact. I guarantee you all these aren't first rounders or late first rounders, if that.
True indeed. Like I said, I recognize a few names, and of course, I love the Knight dude because he was a Gamecock, and he had a family at South Carolina, and he was delivering pizzas or whatever he could do, and playing football to feed his family, and now he's in the league, so good for him.
Hey, Terrell, appreciate you joining. TT get on my nerve. He don't tell nobody nothing. He get on my nerve.
It's my father's birthday. It would have been my father's 72nd birthday. That's not me.
I'm about to say, well, happy. Go ahead. I'm listening now. That I know that.
Want to shout that out for purpose of our purposes. He passed away when I was 19, so he's been going a minute. But we always celebrate his birthday today, and it's one of those things that you can be happy that you had him, or sad because he's gone. So it's just one of those days. So shout out to Pops, wherever you are up there.
So. Shout out to Pops, rest in peace, happy heavenly birthday. Appreciate you giving me my homeboy. Thank you. Appreciate
you. Yeah, but you gave me that name too, that Tarn Thompson boy. I'm telling you,
it's legendary. It's legendary. But hang on to that, boy.
No choice.
You'll be all right. But happy birthday. Let's see. Got a couple more trades. Nothing too major. Bigsby's went to the Eagles.
What are the Eagles doing, and what they stamping it? They stamping it. They doing their thing though. They protecting their assets and making sure if something happens, they got backup and tank. It's just that he was doing that down there in Jacksonville. So we'll see what this turns out to be. I think the Philly gave up a 5th round pick for him. So
yeah. So we'll see how that worked out for him. But I think it's gonna be a plus for the Eagles. They know what they're doing. But Thursday night football.
Ooh.
Well, we got Washington and Green Bay. We got Lionel Richie going against the Love. Going against Love.
All right. I guess we got to pick this, don't we? Huh? Yes, First one of the week. I'm gonna go with the home team this week. I'm gonna go with Green Bay. Green Bay at home. What you doing?
With him. I'm going with my dang Lionel Richie and the Commodores.
Okay, so first pick of the week, I'm going to go with the Pack. I'm gonna back the Pack, and you going with the Commodores. All right, that's an easy one.
Commodores. So this is gonna be a doozy. Thursday night prime time. We'll see how it go. Let's get it. I can't wait to see Micah. Hopefully he feeling better. That's all I can say. That bet. Get them needles, boy, all week. Get them.
Listen, you got $140-something million, whatever it was. You better get that needle in there.
You better do what you need to do. So we got college football. We had a couple. We only had like 2, highlighted games that we even talked about. So we'll go ahead and get them 2 knocked out. But first, we got to get the AP Top 25 that came out yesterday. I don't know. They changed up the days. It used to be Tuesday, so we'll see. I don't know, but it's out.
I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, because we won and went down to 11. We dropped out the top 10, went down, but that's not a big deal. It's early in the season. We ahead of Clemson. Good for that. Good for us. And of
Why
course,
is it something with Clemson? I'm not understanding. Is it something with Clemson?
they look horrible. They lost the first game and then they almost lost to Troy this weekend. They should have lost to Troy, but they didn't. And the should have doesn't count. I like the fact. What is it? How many SEC teams do you see in here? How many do you count? Just going to sit back and count up the top
At least
25.
20. At least
LSU,
20.
Georgia, Texas, South Carolina, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Ole Miss, Alabama, Auburn, and Missouri. 11 of the top 25 are SEC schools.
Well, all I can say is Michigan didn't fall out of top 25. They dropped from 20 to 23. So they lucky. They lucky. Because you already know what happened. OU won.
Who's OU? OU. Yeah, them.
OU. You know who they are.
I don't know who they are.
Don't act like that. But yes, OU won 24-13. I would like to say it was a good game, but we took care of home. Let's see. I'm loving our quarterback, Mateer, 270, one touchdown. He did have an interception. Now Bryce Underwood in his rookie campaign, freshman campaign, whatever you want to call it, 142, 9 of 24. He didn't score either. He didn't drop no touchdown in. But what you think about Bryce Underwood's debut on this kind of stage at that?
Listen, he's a true freshman. He played as well as he could. I think Oklahoma just out talented right now. Out talented. He gonna be better and get better, and he's not gonna make these mistakes as the season goes on. So, the debut didn't win it, but yeah.
Mateer, he did impress me. I didn't know it was gonna be that way. So, we'll see how it goes for OU, especially once they have to come up to the Red River against Texas. So, until then, go ahead.
Don't forget when they have to go down to South Carolina this year too. They're gonna have to go down to Columbia too. So don't let it free.
All right. He told us. Y'all heard it first. Now Baylor and SMU went to overtime. Lord Jesus, I couldn't believe it. Baylor actually beat them in overtime. I don't think SMU has actually beat Baylor in the 19th century. I don't know.
Dang.
Been 1901 or some shit. But Baylor was 17 in the country. I'm not Baylor, but SMU. Baylor is not ranked. But battle of 20-mile radius. Baylor came out on top, and it was a good game.
Congratulations, Baylor. Didn't watch much of it. I mean, I was watching pieces of it, but I thought SMU had it, and next thing I know, Baylor was. This is one of those situations.
Jennings had 295 yards, right? 3 touchdowns, 1 INT. Baylor quarterback Robertson had 440 yards.
440. Well, SMU doesn't sound like they got any defense. That's what it looks like to me. Ain't no defense in SMU.
And then the thing is, they still had the same rushing. They had 115 yards rushing. Now, I would say Baylor had to carry more. He had 31. Harden had 19. So, definitely, only one long play. SMU had a long play of 40 yards. So, but they lost. So, it was a good game, in-state rival, but it is going to hurt SMU. I'm not going to say they won't make it to the playoffs as of yet, but they got a lot of losses coming ahead of them, but they'll win a lot in the ACC, so whatever.
Yes, because the ACC is garbage. Oh, sorry. I didn't say that out loud.
It is. I've accepted it. Buffs. The Buffs trying to figure out what the hell they're going to do now. They went out to the third-string quarterback, so I guess now he's starting.
Ryan Schwab.
They play Thursday against Houston. They play Thursday at Houston. UH.
Well, we will see what he does, and if Deion put him in, there's a reason the other two wasn't playing. I think he's the one that came in and saved the game this weekend. He's the one that kind of performed the best. But I think he got the most experience, so good for him. And let's see what happens. And I'm gonna be watching that game. Colorado versus Houston on Thursday evening. Oh, well, no, because there's going to be a Washington Green Bay sighting at the same time. So
we'll see what happens. And other than that, there's a couple games on that we didn't highlight. I told Ohio State not to do what they did to Grambling, but they did it anyway, 70-0.
Disrespectful. Just disrespectful.
Disrespectful. Miami beat up on Bethune at 45-3, but they didn't do them that way. At least they let them score, for God's sake. Texas, I did want to ask you about that game. Texas, San Jose. If I hear one more damn thing about men and beating San Jose State 38-7, and now oh my gosh, the Savior is back.
He's the greatest thing to ever play college football. All of a sudden, yeah, I told you that was going to happen. I literally told you it was going to happen.
I don't even care what your stats are when you're playing San Jose State, and y'all set the schedule up this way so he could have an easy game. But you know what? The SEC ain't easy, so set this kid up for failure because that's what you're doing.
And of course, I'm going to shout out South Carolina. We didn't beat South Carolina. It was 38-10. I think it was something like that at South Carolina State. But that is not the point. If you watched the game or didn't watch the game, there's one thing you should watch. This punt returner we got at South Carolina. This dude ran 2 punts back for a touchdown. And in fact, that's the same one who ran that punt back in Virginia Tech. So the last 3 punts he's touched all went back to the end zone. So in the first 2 games, he has 3 touchdowns, punt returns. So keep an eye on that dude.
In the SEC, in SEC play.
I guarantee he need 2 more to beat the South Carolina record. We're gonna get 2 more. We're gonna get 2 more. You know what?
That Duke Illinois game was good till it wasn't. It was a good game until it wasn't. They ended up losing 45-19. Duke looks promising. I will say that. Mississippi State actually upset Arizona State, number 12.
That was a great game. They scored in the last 30 seconds of the game. That was a great game. I watched that. And my last one shout out is the Vandy. Vandy went into Virginia Tech and beat Virginia Tech 44-20. Went and smacked them. Vandy put second strings in. They ain't never seen what their second string looked like. They put the second string in to win this game. So we'll see.
I got one better for you. SEC just getting toe up, man. Florida.
We can't even talk about that.
Man, they about to have a hard season. They got beat by South Florida. No knock on South Florida because they have been known to be really good, but they beat them 18-16. So, and Florida's number 13 in the country. So, in Florida, their schedule just don't get no better.
And shout out to South Florida because the week before they beat a ranked Boise State squad. So they've beaten 2 ranked squads so far this year. And they play where they play. They went to Boise and they went down to play in Florida and had won. So
definitely, that's pretty much I seen that was worth anything in the top 25. Yeah, pretty much. So we'll see how everything work out this Saturday. A couple games on this week. Nothing major that I saw. NC State play Wake Forest on Thursday. If you want to watch that Friday, there's really no games. Colorado plays Houston on ESPN at 6:30. So if you want to check that out, that will probably be a good game too. And then we'll cover Saturday's games on Saturday. So come back and holla at us.
Yes.
Come back and holla. So lastly, we got a good old W, the WNBA. We got a couple games lined up, a couple things going on because this is the last full week of play. The actual playoff start was it 13th, 14th? We'll get into that in a minute. Next week's about to start, but the Fever are in. Damn it! They said y'all will not leave us out. Low key, I'm happy for them.
Well, actually, I'm watching them play down right now. They're playing Minnesota right down on ESPN, and they're beating Minnesota with 3 minutes left. So they are for real. They have figured it is 81-64 with 3 minutes left. So
game over.
Yeah, we don't know. It's the WNBA. Everybody goes on the run.
Yeah, and they got a 3-point shooter over there that will drop some bombs on you. Bucket Bryan.
And Fee is not playing. So she said she sit this game out. So every game you sit out.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because the Fever was already clinched. And I mean, come on. Yeah, but it really doesn't matter.
But you're losing your MVP.
She's already lost the MVP. She already lost the MVP. Okay, the MVP is sealed. They already stitching her name in the damn trophy right now. Let it just be custom made. It's over.
Yeah, well, yeah, and the Aces got a game tonight. They play no Brick Barbie in the Chicago Sky tonight.
Yeah, we'll get to that as well. What they play on? What station? I got the games. We're gonna cover that in a minute too. So we'll see because
It's
I
only
really don't even know.
well, this game to go to ESPN. I don't know when the second game is. I don't know. I haven't seen what's coming on.
We'll
So
see. I didn't even pull them up today because I'm trying to make sure I stay focused. I can't. But we're gonna go with kudos first off to Fever, and we're gonna go into a couple game results. The games are coming down, slimming down since we get to the end of the season. But Saturday, we had Chicago and Mercury. Not Chicago, it's Connecticut. I'm sorry. Connecticut actually won 87-84.
mm-hmm.
Let's see. We had the Valkyries. They caught an L with Minnesota. No matter because they in already anyway. And then Sunday had the Fever and the Mystics. Fever won. I think that's the game that actually got them clinched and won.
Yep.
I don't know what I think that's what it was. And LA, they beat poor old Dallas. Dallas only got one more game, I think, on the 11th at home. They've been posting and pubbing that, but I ain't going. And then we had, who was it, the Aces. Y'all went ahead and gave, I think this is when your girl had her, what is it, 14-30 a piece game?
Yeah, and that was their 14th victory. And again, they played them again tonight. So they played them Sunday and they play them again tonight. So
exactly. So I'm gonna watch her drop another 30 if you like. And then yesterday we actually had Atlanta beat up on Connecticut. So had a couple games. We'll see. It's a lot of games on tonight. Actually, I felt like it is a few games on tonight. Take a look. Y'all check out some of these games. They started at 6 o'clock all the way up to 9 o'clock our time, East Coast. So it's some games about to start up. So definitely, I want to watch that Aces game. I'll probably check that out. I doubt I make it to the Minnesota game. I'm not going to even try to cut it on, but keep me posted.
Yes, ma'am. Will do.
Keep me posted. Let's see. Now, playoff picture.
If it started today,
they've already set up the seeding. I mean, the seeding came as it is. We already knew who was going to play who, but officially, here you go.
This is not quite official because we're still working on the in betweens of who's going to be second because Vegas, Atlanta, all got the same, and I think Phoenix's game behind got the same record, so that could be who could be 2 and 3, but
just depends on how many more wins they can get.
Correct. So we'll see what happens, but at the worst, Vegas will play Golden State and Atlanta play Seattle, or flip it. There's that. Everything else is look like it's going to be locked in. So,
well, we're going to see how that goes. Let's see. What does I have? First round. Game 1 starts this Sunday, the 14th. ESPN. So everything will be on ESPN. You will be able to watch it all. We got one game on for ABC on Sunday.
And then couple of them on the Deuce, ESPN Deuce.
But it's not going to be on a station. You can't watch it all. So I guess that the League Pass, whatever the hell they have, we done with that.
Exactly. Season done with that.
Yeah, we're done with that. And then had to give a good old shout out. Last Saturday, the Hall of Fame was inducted. The Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame, class of 2025. They were officially inducted in this weekend. Sue Bird, Sylvia Fowles, and Maya Moore. And if you think Caitlin Clark is good, you just really don't know anything about Maya Moore.
Maya Moore was, yes, she was a beast. She was the WNBA when she came in this league. It was her and nothing else. She was Jordan for a while. So
yeah, pretty much. And nobody was watching. That's the only problem. Nobody was watching, unfortunately. But kudos to them. Shout out to them. And lastly, refuse to play. I wouldn't either. You know what? For once, I'm on her side. I wouldn't have played either.
This is your team. Stand by your team. Stand by your team. Why are you standing by your team? Play. Who you refusing to play for?
First off, she was, man, I think that was some bullshit to even suspend her the first half. She had already served a little time. Then I guess I think she served the first half because of what she said about the team, her teammates, or something of that nature. So she wants out, obviously. It's something else going on up there. All them games she missed, I don't really know, but she refused to play. Hopefully they refuse to pay. I doubt she got paid for that game, and you fussing about not getting paid. So She got a little TV show, movie she in, but there's some whispers out there. Because, she's been fussing about they need to go pick up pieces to build around me. Hopefully, they're worried about that in the off season. She's talking a little bit. And now there's whispers out there now. I hope Minnesota ain't that crazy to get her. I just don't see her fitting in Minnesota. Um, to my, I just don't. But do you see all the other little aces, dreams, the Valkyries? Where could you see her going? Pinning her contract or something she can leave.
Send her to Portland or Toronto with no other talent around it, so you can go in that bit. That's where you go in the rebuild process and see what happens then. You're still gonna suffer. Listen, you're not. I'm not going to talk about Angel Reese is as good as she wants to be. If she doesn't want to play in Chicago, don't play in Chicago. If you can get out, if you can go to a team and help a team, because you can be helpful, you will rebound and you will whatever the situation is. That is great. So I wish you nothing but luck moving forward in the future, wherever you do. But remember, the way you treat people is how you're going to be treated down the road. So if you're treating Chicago bad, somebody going to get mad at you even because you're talking about young. So
and they could hurt her in being picked up by another team, but I think somebody will need her talents, whatever she has to offer, when she's there, when she's available. She's a good player, just when she's available. So that's all bad on that one. But had to bring that up because I couldn't believe she actually refused to play. And I'm like, you know what? Do you at this point? That's where I'm at with her and Caitlin.
I agree.
Where I'm at with both of them. So outside of that, that's all we got this evening. I know it's been a long one. TT can't get his mic right and tearing us up.
Wow.
We'll be on here even extra longer. But what shout outs you got for us?
First, again, I want to shout out to Pops. Happy birthday. Number two, one of the boys, Sean. He was that DJ that popped in early when we used to watch us all the time. I wanted to DJ Sean Drunken Monk. That's the one you're talking about. His birthday today too, so I want to shout him out and say happy birthday to him. And my wife wants me to shout out one of her Sarahs, which is Rita Stevens. She is dropping a book today on Amazon. Pick it up. You can get it Kindle for 99 cents. Want to be one of the bestsellers. Rita's a Sarah of hers, a friend of hers who has a special needs son, and she just kind of had to take that mission onto herself and learn how to take care and learn it and writing a book about it to maybe help other people for what she's going through. So that's a shout. The name of the book is Unexpected Patterns of Purpose by Rita Stevens. And like I said, shout out to her and all the things she do. And she got a nonprofit that she has started. My wife's on the board of that nonprofit. So they're going to get all these things done. So I just make sure I want to shout out and do it. If anybody who's listening to us and not listening to us and catching the rewind, look at that. Pick up that book up. Go on Amazon. Get it on the Kindle for 99 cents right now.
And drop the info on the page. Drop it on the page so that we can have it. So whenever people watch this, see this, they can go back to the page. And if they're not watching us now on our page, they can actually click these links and make those purchases for that book. That's some good stuff. So shout out to Hassar Raw, doing good things in our community. So that's what's up. But make sure you drop all the info on our page.
I will do my best to do my duty, as the Boy Scouts say.
I know I was a Girl Scout too. I will try. But outside of that, that is all we got. I don't really have any shout outs to everybody who keeps supporting us, all that good stuff. Keep sharing, liking. Make sure you're going to like, share, follow, and subscribe. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitch. But outside of that, we will be back on Saturday so we can talk about what's going to happen on Sunday for the NFL, all the good college game day games that we had going on, and Thursday night football. So until then.
And before you go, Indiana 83, Minnesota 72. They pulled out the victory and won the game this evening. So good shout out to Indiana people.
So, hey man, it don't matter. Did Courtney Williams play?
Courtney Williams did play, but this don't matter because how it's going to break down. They're going to play each other in the first round of the playoffs. These same two teams. So this is going to be a good one. It's interesting.
Is this the best of 7 now? Or
so best of 5. I think, yeah. So I'm excited. Let's get it together. Let's get some WNBA and we're ready.
All right. Well, y'all know how we do until Saturday. Peace.
Peace.